part one of our build along, we're going to start with the platforms and make our porch. So I start at the corner, come out 2, then over, actually I'm going to go 4, have a nice wide porch down here. You can come this way, you can actually see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and forward. I don't want these to stair step up, so we're going to pull that down 1. So there's our front for our wraparound porch. Come around to the back side. And this is actually going to be a little bit of a wrap too. We're going to come out 2 wide here across the back. 2 wide coming all the way down to the edge of the garage. Then you can just take it, pull it in 1, so it comes to this corner, in again, and it comes all the way over. Same thing, drop it down 1. So we have our inner patio. Off the master bedroom, we're going to have just a little, so you do 2 wide, 2 deep porch here. And then the other thing we're going to do is the garage door. For this one, you're actually going to start on the roof right here and get this flat square piece. You're going to come into and pull it 1 more wide. So it's total 4 wide right now. That actually does not have to go all the way across. You actually don't want it to for what we're doing. So we're going to do this whole exterior with base game. If you have more than base game, there are more ways to do this, but we're going to start here. So with our base game only, now that we've put this second invisible roof up here, we're going to grab our interior trim and add a black trim here, and it's going to make the top of our roof door. Go into our columns, and I'm going to use this square one, and add our sides. Okay. Then grab a half gabled roof. Rotate it. Now it will not let you put right against the house without it jumping on the foundation, but if you stop 1 away, put it on the ground, drag that to the building. 1 wider, hold both edges in, take here, hold down Alt, and drag this all the way down until it's just above that foundation lip. Hold down Shift, so you're just playing one side, and grab the other end to where the garage goes into the ground. Or I'm sorry, not the garage, the driveway ramp here. This is going to give us a elevated ramp. We're going to take and use this not so drab slab in the light color. Go to our roof trims. Get a nice gray on the solid trim here. So it just comes down. And then we are just going to wall paints and get a filter down to our grays here. You don't want to use one that has a bottom row on it, bottom trim, because that will show. So we're just going to use this plaster gray. Just a nice solid gray. Okay. Go ahead and grab our wall colors. I'm going to take off gray. I want to use this clapboard crush, and I'm going to use it in white. And I am just going to go, initially, I'm just going to go around the whole build. Click, 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 click. Because I have already done the floor plan, kind of got to go all of the different rooms clicking around here. Hold down Shift so that it does the whole room at a time. You can hold down Alt if you only want to do a single wall. Alright, so we've got all the way around. I do want my garage door to stand out a little differently though, so I'm going to go back and get the lighter gray here, and go lighter gray across the garage door. And then for our finishing touches on the garage, we're going to go snag the light box window. And at first I'm just going to put these 8 in here, and then I'm going to move them up a bit and adjust them. I don't want them to clip out like this, So I'm going to fold them upward, and then I'm overlapping here a bit. You can kind of see pulling these in. Then when I pull this one in, now you can see that it comes in. Same thing here. And now this row, just line them up right on top. And this is holding down shift so where I can slide these exactly where I want them to be without them trying to snap to the grid. And now we have a garage door. The last two things we're going to do is foundation. I am going to use brick with this light wood trim. And same thing here. Going all the way around, click on all the different rooms. I'm sorry that you have to click so many times, but I thought it would be easier if you went ahead and had the layout in there. So, get that. And then the very last part we're going to do right now is our staircase. I'm going to stick with my brick, rotate it, and have it 3 wide here. I'm going to copy that around because I know that I want a 3 wide right here. And I also want a 3 wide right here. I lied. We'll do one more bit. Just to make this a little easier later, I'm going to go ahead and do the... What kind of color do we want here? That's great. I'm going to do the patios, and you are not obligated to stick with the colors I pick, obviously. Do whatever brings you joy. There we go. That's the one I want to use. So I just picked the Walk the Short Plank Hardwood. Alright, trick right here. You can rotate your wood patterns to make it look more like, so here this is the wood is going wide ways, and then I turned it to where it's going this way, the short way across the deck again. You can also... So at this point, I'm going to call, this is going to be our first video. We've got our base colors down, our foundation, our stairs, and our patios. Next up, the roof. Dun dun dun!